Lady retired from San Diego Unified School District and was considered best counselor. She lived in Oklahoma before California, and she favors both classical and gospel music. Her favorite quotes, you have to dig a little bit, Patricia. We dug up the dirt here. The favorite quotes include, "You have not because you ask not," and "little me wants to be." Yeah, that's what they're saying. Other members say students at her school loved her and knew how much she cared about each of them. The Flip the 49th crowd loved her ebullience when she'd wave signs together each week. Mar-Leucadia totally lucked out when she became program chair. She's farsighted, has creativity galore, and offers amazing attention to detail to every event. She really is the reason the last 2 years that we've had such amazingly successful fund events and have increased our money that has come in there that we can use for these various scholarships out here. She has the best laugh. It's no wonder she has such a wide circle of friends. It's lucky all of us who know her. She raised the bar on fundraising events, bringing in diversity, entertaining speakers, entertainment, fun activities, and generating exceptional funding income for a branch. Congratulations, Patricia. You will receive in the mail an amazing certificate and a named gift pin that you can proudly wear to branch events. Thanks, Patricia. Everybody, if you can go into your participants and you can do a raise a hand or a clap or something and, congratulate her that way or call her later. Everybody call her, that'd be fun. Right, we also have Ms. Jenny Spence. Here's what people were saying. This amazing woman graduated from University of Massachusetts Amherst, and she worked at the John Muir Medical Center. Members have said she's one of the warmest and most helpful ladies I've ever met. She has a knack for making everyone feel welcome. Jenny is bright, kind, and fun, and a true joy to be around. And she's done so much to improve our branch, especially to newer members of our community. She works steadfastly to maintain our membership and include welcome social gatherings. So congratulations, Jenny. You also will receive a lovely designed certificate of appreciation and your very own named gift pin. Thank you, Jenny. And again, if you have the ability to come in here and raise a hand or clap or something, there it is. I was looking for clap. There's clap. There. Have a clap. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. That was fantastic. Congratulations. Next, we have Jenny Spence, Membership Director for the Shape the Future Award recipients. Jenny? Jenny? Uh-oh.
Jenny. Got it.
Jenny.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I was so taken away by being named gift honoree that I forgot to unmute, so I'm sorry. So Shape the Future. Shape the Future awards are intended to reward and encourage members who give extra effort in supporting AAUW activities. And the number of awards changes yearly, and it's based on the number of new members who joined our AAUW branch through Shape the Future during the past year. Criteria for recipients is subjective. It's determined by the co-presidents and membership directors. And we have 3 awards this year. The first one goes to Kathy Adams, and she's been organizing, hosting, and leading monthly Great Decisions group. And she's also been very willing to open up her home and offer it to host other AAUW events. So thank you, Kathy. Second is Bobby Karns. And Bobby Karns is always there for us. She's our, she gives us steadfast support in offering historical information. She always recruits and does a whole lot for our fundraising events. And she does our publicity, has done that for many years. She always gets us wonderful publicity. And she's been extremely faithful to us this year, despite managing some illness at home. So thank you, Bobby Karns. And the third one is Karen Vanderwerken. And Karen has given us her tireless efforts at our successful fundraising for the last year or so. And she also has done a lot with AAUW Greatest Needs Funds. So thank you, Karen Vanderwerken.
Great. Thank you, Ginny. Now, again, Ginny's going to tell us about the Honorary Life Members.
Oh, okay. Honorary Life Members. AAUW members who supported AAUW for at least 50 years, 50 years, automatically become honorary life members who pay no dues. This year, we honor 5 members of our branch who have become honorary life members, and we're going to be presenting each one with a plaque to commemorate their service. And the plaque will look like that. Can you see it?
Beautiful. Yeah.
So it reads, American Association of University Women, Del Mar-Leucadia branch, honorary life member, presented to, and our 5 members are Joan Adamo, Margaret Edwards, Donna Golich, Carol Smith, and Pat Yakeley. So thank you so much for your continued support over 50 years. Pretty amazing that one branch, small branch like us, have so many 50-year members.
Very amazing. Thank you, Ginny. Next. So last August, we conducted a board retreat. And I would like to share this picture taken on that day. Also, on behalf of all our board members, I would like to thank the following outgoing members, and that Karen Vanderwerken, AAUW Funds, Pat Moran, Finance, Ginny Spence, Membership, Patricia Johnson Khalifa, Programs. We'll miss you at the board meetings, and thank you all for your service. Next. Whoops. We are, before we begin the installation, a song is in order.
Yes, and this song is to the tune of Let's Get Stoned by Bob Dylan. 1 and 2 and 3. We'll install them while you're sleeping in your bed. They'll take office while you're working in your head. We'll be organizing when you're getting fed.
And Judith will keep us from going in the red. So you need not feel so all alone. The jobs are done, so ladies, just stay home.
Oh, you feel you may be really missing out. But with Zooming, no one even needs to shout. Our new meetings feature everyone you know.
Just click into your meetings, you will go. The content's lively and the speakers clear. You'll end up liking it this way, have no fear.
but
we'll
we'll
all
all
prefer
prefer
it
it
when this darn thing ends. Meanwhile, let's stay AAW friends.
Okay. So next, we will begin with the installation, and Linda Quimby will install the 2020-2021 Board of Directors. Linda?
Hi, everybody. It's my privilege to be able to install the 2020-2021 Board of Directors today. But first, I'd like to share a few thoughts. An old blessing, or curse, says, "May you live in interesting times." We certainly do. I read an article recently that included the following. A killer virus swept around the world with no effective drugs or vaccines to treat it. Citizens were ordered to wear masks. Schools, theaters, and businesses were shuttered. Sound familiar? This is actually a description of the flu pandemic of 1918-1919, 100 years ago. And that flu pandemic followed immediately on the heels of World War I. The war had killed nearly 20 million people worldwide, plus perhaps another 20 million who died of disease, infection, and malnutrition. The flu pandemic eventually infected over 1/3 of the planet's population, killing 20 to 50 million worldwide, including 675,000 Americans, out of a total US population that was about 1/3 of what it is today. As for staying in touch, only about 1/3 of US households had phones, and long-distance calls were prohibitively expensive. Certainly no email, Facebook, or Zoom. In spite of these dire circumstances, our foremothers persisted in their 60-year struggle for women's voting rights. As the world emerged from what must have seemed like the end of the world, women achieved their goal. On June 4th, 1920, the 19th Amendment passed both houses of Congress, and in August 1920, women's suffrage became the law of the land. We're now faced with our own challenging times: a pandemic and healthcare disparities, outrage over racial injustice, economic devastation that disproportionately affects certain sectors and communities, and deep divisions in our country. The good news? AEUW's mission and message are relevant. Equity for all, working in our communities and challenging our leaders to do better for everyone, regardless of gender, skin color, socioeconomic background, or zip code. Encouraging women and girls to pursue higher education, and in particular, careers in science. Maybe one of our tech track or college scholarship recipients will find the key to stopping viruses before they kill hundreds of thousands of people. People are listening and wanting to join with others to make a difference. In this time of social distancing, our challenge is to come up with creative ways of working together, reaching out, connecting, and making our voices heard. And to have fun and nurture friendships while doing it. Which brings us to today, our first virtual branch meeting. Granted, it's not the same as being all together face-to-face. But there are advantages of remote meetings. For instance, nothing needs to show below the shoulders. So pajama bottoms, shorts, or bikini bottoms are acceptable attire. It's a short commute. Just wander over to the computer a minute or two before the meeting starts and click in. Participate from anywhere in the world, or at least anywhere you can get to. Shout out to Irma Cox, who's joining us today from Houston. Snacks and drinks can be exactly what you want. Fat-free, gluten-free, or sinful. A cup of tea, a glass of wine, or a mimosa. No judgment.